to day one. We're here at the lovely Pinewood Studios for Titanic, our big new drama for 2012.
Join us, it'll be fun for you backstage. 3, 2, 1, action.
The idea behind our campaign is based around the truth behind all the characters. There is a perception of who they are, and then when you look a little deeper, literally, under the surface there is a truth about their character or about their story.
For us it was like 8 months ago. So to get back into the costumes again and kind of step onto like a mini version of the set, it's really strange actually.
I came here with a big beard and I had to completely shave and become a baby again. How I'm doing again.
So at the moment all we're doing is we're shooting for this top half of you guys.
Perfect. That's great, really nice.
It's really cool, it's like a whole full set and a water tank.
It's a 5-day shoot, and for the first 3 days I'll be shooting on air with the actors from the show, and Matt will be shooting the still versions of those.
It's just such an ambitious project, and the scale of it is epic.
There's so many different stories going on across such a range of characters, and this is just a kind of a hint into what happens.
Brilliant, and cut it there. Thank you so much, guys, that was lovely.
As you can hear, in the middle of a busy day here at Pinewood Studios. I live in New York now, so I flew in last night, didn't get much sleep, and came on set today to shoot this promo, and it's great. It's great to be here.
Suddenly, click your fingers and you're back in costume, back in character. With a corridor like this, as if you're back on the ship.
It's like suddenly slipping into old shoes. Very natural. Feels great.
It feels as if it was yesterday.
I loved it. I loved Maloney. I thought she was brilliant. There's just so much going on with her, so many layers, and she doesn't even say much. It's just all under the surface, and there's kind of this turmoil and struggle going on in her. It's just loads for an actor to relish. I loved it.
Just that half smile there. Coming this way.
Today we've been doing some promotional video, some still shots, little shoot for the Radio Times. So it's really getting ready to launch the series and get the public excited.
And track.
Shooting the actors from kind of the waist up in the sets. Then afterwards we will use body doubles and put them in water tanks, and those tanks will be shot from the waist down. The line to tell the series is the truth will surface, and whilst beneath the surface there is some kind of turmoil or struggle going on, above the surface everything seems tranquil and calm.
To see again the set, the water, the costumes, interesting.
So you're standing really nice and straight.
Well, I've just done a scene with the character playing Lord Ishmael, and he's tearing up the plans of the Titanic, so I give him a look of thinly veiled contempt.
It's quite fun. Nice to see my friend Stephen Campbell. Haven't seen him since we finished shooting. So it's all a bit of a laugh.
Lovely stuff, and cut it there.
We've had to schedule switch over time, so when the stills are shooting one set, the on-air have to be shooting another set.
A big part of the shoot is for stills, but we're here to capture motion of those stills and create motion posters where they look like they're stills, but then suddenly bits move in them.
There were lives there were secrets, there were relationships, there were betrayals. I think this serial will show this part of the story. It's very interesting.
Opinions and viewpoints which I suppose the audience is left to make their own mind up.
I'm pleased to what they did today.
I think that's a wrap.
Got through the hard part and now it's really exciting, so I'm getting ready to have a dip in the pool as the sets have been dropped in now.
You know, the quality of the set, a really high standard of set building, you know, a really rich looking construction, you know, because the Titanic was a kind of no expenses spared, which we're trying to reflect here.
This is going to be the 100-year of the Titanic sinking. But we really wanted to elevate the sort of filmic, cinematic quality of Titanic, almost give it a kind of Hollywood filmic stature when you see it out there in the different media.
We're on day 5 and it's the final finessing of the image. We're shooting the bunk beds now. The Maloney couple, second from last set in, and it's all getting very exciting. We've been shooting the stills campaign, the print campaign, digital campaign plus the on-air campaign. So there's been a lot of people all week running around.
I think it's really great that it's having all this promotion.
It's one of those where they've pulled out all the stops, I think, in terms of TV. It's going to be on a huge scale.
It's really cool.
It looks great.
I think this has got a big, epic feel to it, on top of it being fundamentally a character-driven piece about human beings in a time of crisis and how do they respond.
Titanic.
The truth
will surface.